Okay, this is take two because I already recorded this entire video and I have to do it again because I deleted it. Anyhow, all right. We are in the process of building a home. We're about to start the build soon, which is super exciting. But we've moved roughly 4 times back and forth between family in the houses because rent is absolutely ridiculous right now. And so this is my family's backyard. Parents have been very generous with it and letting me just take free range of it. The sun is like so bright. It's another little bed here I created. I'm not planting or growing a whole bunch right now because due to limited space, but experimenting, learning, why not? So recent adventure has been this morning I saw a video. We'll start here. I saw a video on Instagram of someone who had green loofahs. This plant right there is a loofah plant, and she had green loofahs and took the skin all off of it, and she cut them and made little cute square sponges. And I was like, oh, I have some of those, let me try it. And so came outside, and I had previously tore out, I mean, this loofah was all over, and I ripped it all out to go ahead and sow some root things, and laid down about 5 loofahs here that were, some of them were starting to turn brown and some were full on green. And I plan on taking it to a friend's house. She has pigs, so I was like, I'll just give them to her. Never made it out there. And so came outside and I was like, well, let me try using those. And so I pick them up, and there was about 3 to 4 hammerhead worms. This is the second time I have found hammerhead worms in this yard. My second time seeing them ever. And so the first one we just eradicated and Epsom salt. This one, 2 of them I lost. One I completely squished, and hope y'all can hear me. There's a little zip line. There were a couple of tiny little chunks, and I left it because the curiosity in me, I want to see what happens. Love you. The curiosity in me wants to see if this thing will really grow back. So there's 2 little tiny pieces inside of a bucket over by the door, so we'll see what happens. But for now, everything I read says to get rid of them, you need citrus oil, you can use alcohol, you can use salt. Watch out.
I'm so sad.
You are so fast.
No, we're not.
You're not? I think you're fast.
I tried to, but no, listen. Ready, Mom?
Ready. Go that way. All right. So fast. Okay, so I'm going to be using diatomaceous earth. Articles recommended using citrus oil, using salt, and using where you can burn it. I'm not setting this space on fire, and I don't have enough salt to throw out. So I'm just trying this. I only found one article where somebody had asked the question and then someone responded you could try it, but we'll see what happens with it. They're totally disgusting, by the way. They're terrifying looking. They look like they came out of the Stranger Things series. I'll put a picture so y'all can see of what it looks like. And we have the tan ones with the black lines on it and the black head. When they're all shriveled up, they kind of look like a slug, and then when you leave it be, it'll stretch out, and then that's when you see the hammerhead head on it. They're carnivorous. If you chop them into pieces, they regenerate. They will destroy the worms in your garden. They'll eat them. So there's a slimy coating on their body that kills their their nervous system, and it'll they basically just kill them and then they eat them. And so they, from what I've read, they wrap their body around their prey and then get the slimy toxic substance on them. It even says for humans to not even touch them. It'll irritate your skin if it's on your pets or anything, to use gloves to get it off. So it's kind of scary, but challenge accepted, I guess. I don't know. So I spread out DE. You gotta go to Home Depot? Yeah. Okay. She's not going to Home Depot. I spread out diatomaceous earth all over, even on top of the leaves, which it'll be fine. The garden does look a little bit thirsty, but it's okay. So this is food grade, so it's safe. If you consume it, it's okay. Basically, it's finely ground bones, and it kind of cuts and slices these snails and slugs and dehydrates them. So that's what I'm hoping kind of happens with these ugly little alien worms. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what else I had in this video, because I just kind of did it authentically and then authentically deleted it. So, oh, I'll show you guys what I got going on and then our fruit trees. All right, quick tour. All the gray you see is the DE. Strawberries, there's a watermelon. Not gonna get anything from it. Beautiful rosemary. I want to use this in the landscaping around the house because I love like the structure of it, how it stands upright. So I sowed, oh, my hands smell like rosemary now. I sowed some spinach here. We've got, these are turnips, and then we've got carrots in here. Joy choy. I think these are beets. There's a jalapeno.
Hello.
Joy choy. This is a serrano. And then carrots that have sprouted, and then I put more back here just to fill this in. That's, I think, a volunteer tomato plant. Just gonna leave it. These are radishes. These pepper plants have been here since spring. I don't even know. Oh, there's one back there. There's a decent one right there. And then I just threw out parsley. There's parsley in here. Just planted up some new flowers because I needed some color. And then loofah. This is a determinate Roma tomato. I bought the starts from the nursery and they're doing amazing, and I think we're gonna have a decent amount. Oh, my shadow. You see that? Decent amount of tomatoes. There are some pepper plants behind these that are not growing very well because they're cut off of light, but like here's one. There's a pepper plant there, and there is, yeah, there's actually some peppers down there. That's exciting. Okay, let me talk about these fruit trees. I don't know if this is a weird angle. It's kind of hard to see, I think. I've got two fruit trees here. It's not a mandarin, I'm sorry. A tangerine and an orange. I got these from a big box store, and I have friends that ask me, and on Instagram some people ask me every once in a while if I buy organic fruit trees. No, I don't. And I don't because, one, they're kind of, in my opinion, a little pricey, and I'm not looking to spend that much right now. And two, what I'm hoping to do is kind of wean them off of the fertilizers that these stores use. And all I'm doing to do that is to fertilize with what I want to fertilize with. Hollis and Nancy, they have a YouTube channel. They are in Florida as well. I think they're in like Central, I could be wrong. They're in Florida. And they, when they plant trees, they actually use fish heads, which is kind of neat. And it's like a slow release fertilizer. And so they will go fishing, they use the fish body itself for food, and then the fish head they'll throw down, they'll dig their hole, put the fish head down, throw lime powder on top. And the lime powder acts as kind of like a deodorizer, so rodents don't get in and try to tear it up and dig it up and basically ruin it, because they're going after the fish. They'll ruin the root system. And so they put those down, in the holes, and then they plant their tree on top, which is kind of cool. And that's what I plan on doing. First step in that is I need to go fishing. So that's what we're gonna do with these trees. And I fertilize, currently I'm fertilizing with a seaweed fish fertilizer. I buy it from my local nursery, and that's what we use. And I use that on my towers as well. I have 2 towers. One of them is completely planted up with strawberries, which doesn't look very nice right now. Then the other one has got some herbs and lettuce and some spinach, nasturtium, and flowers in it. And so everything's pretty packed and full here. I'm so glad I did the second summer planting. Normally I don't, but I'm glad I did, and I've got fall stuff going too. So it's nice to see that green, because I know it's all gonna die back soon. So I'm getting my little fix in now with it. Yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. The worms, the hammerheads I do find a little bit concerning. I just don't, they're disgusting. I don't want them in the yard, but they're here, so the battle is on. Actually, I'm gonna face this way. Okay, a little update on life. So we are building, and where we're at right now is the land's ready, everything is ready. We're waiting on permits. Oh, don't hit me. So they should be coming out soon, and once they come out, hopefully the next video I'll be showing you guys us pouring a slab. So we want to update with that, and then this is me keeping log for myself too. I love looking back on videos and seeing like, remember that? Do you remember that? And then I can remember too what I was feeling in that moment, mentally and emotionally, and then kind of use it as a reflection at like what God's done. You know, it's really, it's hard. I see how I can word this. People tend to think that when you're being blessed and all these things that are given to you, that it's just great, like it's easy and it's good and it's just, that's all it is. And it's like okay, I had to move because the sun was roasting me, and I really hope this pump isn't loud. What I was trying to say is that my husband always tells me nothing worth having comes easy. And so why this might look like huge blessings, and it definitely is, and we give all glory to God for it, it's not always easy. I will say moving as many times as we have with 3 little kids is challenging. We tried to make it like an adventure for them, and they were all for it and enjoyed it, and then it got to a point to where we're all like, adventure's over. Like, oh my goodness. And so, whoa, yes, I will help you in a second, I promise. Okay.
You don't have.
I'm gonna help. So, yes. I'm trying to figure out how to even word this to you guys. Just be patient. Coming from somebody who is not the greatest at being patient. And trust his plan, because it's better than our own. You want what he wants. I promise you. It's way better than we can ever imagine, even if you can't even see it. I have no idea what this property is going to turn out to look like. I have dreams, but without him, none of my dreams would happen, you know? And so, give him all the glory in this, throughout this entire process, even in the hard stuff, the sad stuff, the parts where we're completely consumed with anxiousness and worry, and it's daily surrendering, guys, I promise you. Yeah, so this is not exactly what the first video, well, the first video was similar to this one, but I guess I needed to say other stuff in it too. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll hopefully have you guys with me when we're pouring our slab. Bye.